Hello everyone, I am Scott Lowe. I am with Justin Rubio. We're at CES 2014. And what's this in my hand?
It's a Piston.
It's a Piston from Xi3.
It is.
You may remember from last year. It's kind of a modular console-sized PC. Actually,
it's much smaller than console size.
It's way smaller than a console.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't remember, a little refresher is this is a really compact PC. You can see like this one is a complete model, but this has like kind of the innards of it. But it's basically a full-fledged Windows PC and something you can hold in the palm of your hands.
So with being that small, what are we looking at inside of one?
So when you start for $1,000, you get 128 gigabytes of SSD storage. SSD for one is pretty good.
Yeah.
You get fast storage. Also save space on the inside of the chassis. But you get 8 gigabytes of RAM. As for graphics, they're not really specifying who's making it or what the exact specifications are, but they are saying it has 384 cores of graphics processing, and it's also capable of doing 4K, like straight out of the box, which is pretty impressive. But the important thing is, Justin, that we can expand this, right?
Right. So if it is small, so obviously space is an issue. So if they want to expand it, they can just buy a new attachment for it and add on to it.
Yeah. It's not like you have to crack this open and swap out components. Like there are like these additional add-ons that you can kind of connect to it, and they kind of take on the same style, but it kind of stacks on top of each other in like kind of this like kind of really cool modular way. But the important thing again is this is based on Windows, so you can play all the same games. I mean, presumably, like any Windows device, you could install Linux and do SteamOS if you wanted to. But they're also kind of angling it as their own little console and doing like a software UI of their own, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But you can still, you have options. I mean, it's a PC where you can set it up any way you want. And they're working with Scuff and Rocket for their controller, for the controllers and their keyboards and mice. And seems like a pretty complete setup for being so tiny.
I mean, it's kind of like a preliminary relationship, but like you can like get a Scuff controller that ships with this, and you want to like add that onto it. You can get a Rocket keyboard or mouse, like to kind of if you wanted to go the more Windows route.
Yeah.
But it has like this custom UI that allows you to go to like straight to streaming, or if you want to do like entertainment stuff, it's all just right there later on top of Windows. And more importantly, it boots into that from Windows.
And it's out now.
Yes, it's out now. It's actually shipping right now. It actually launched in late November of last year. But it's kind of ramping up in a big way here at CES 2014. So for all things, modular PCs, bendable displays, crazy smartphones, check it out, ign.com/CES.